Hey there, welcome to episode 4 of my Sumerians gameplay series. I'm Icon and we're gonna build a big bad ziggurat. Sorry if I have raised your expectations on the end of the last episode. I really thought it would be a little bit easier done to build a ziggurat, but well, it took a lot of time, or it takes a lot of time. I amped up my mud production, I amped up my brick production, so we're really on a good spot here. And I also set up a guard post because I realized how to read out the upgrade plans here. So needs to upgrade brick wall, check. Land value, high, check. Water access, high, check. Security low, that's where we failed. So I guess after this guard post has been finished, I'll be finally able to see the next level of houses. I'm delighted. So let's see how many people will fit into those better houses and what's gonna happen in between. So I'm really sad that right now there's well, this is gonna be the end of the content right now. I'm already enjoying myself a lot with this game, and especially what I really did like about this. I mean, we're just waiting for the ziggurat, kind of like right now, anyway. So if you take a camera tour through your town, that's just a wonderful sight. I mean, I always love to do that in games like Cities Skylines or such, to just take a stroll through my town and check out how things are looking like. I really like to do that. I am wondering what's gonna be there in the future and with in terms of upgrades and such, but check this out. So these are now the highest quality houses the game has to provide. They almost look modern now compared to the stuff we started with. These are still lower quality houses, so there's really a huge difference. They're vibrant and full of quality, whereas these are a little bit gray and dull. But let's set up a little housing area outside of the town to show you guys how things can also look like. I really want to have the direct comparison here. So let's say there are a few people living here at the state fields. Why not? All right. Ooh, look at that. It's seeing progress. So 47% are already done, and yeah, security guard posts are what we need to increase the buildings furthermore. I don't have any clues, sadly, though, what the upgrades there do. I mean, basically, there is a taxation system. So we receive 200 units of grain as a tax per year, sure, but that doesn't really bring me enough input to sustain from that. So why is that number red again? I'm so nervous about that. So let's see if we're good here. So I produced less than I consumed last year. Oh dear. So we're too low on grains again. It's amazing. It's so hard to stay ahead of your grain needs in this game. I mean, I guess I am supposed to do trade at some point, but well, maybe let's do this. Let's sell off a few units of beer here. Maybe also linen. Maybe also a few fabrics. Well, not too many fabrics though. Just experimenting around here a little bit. And we ran out of grain again. So yeah, that's one of my that's the only thing I really dislike so far about this game. That's just, it seems brutally difficult to keep your grain economy running. It's it feels very random, and yeah, I just miss a quickly visible readout for your grain needs, because that just doesn't happen ever, and I keep having these problems when the harvest is almost about in. That's like yeah, sure, then we get that little bump again. That's just, that feels odd. And I think that could be alleviated with just some more detailed informations. That's at least my opinion. Alright, so how's the ziggurat going? I almost got enough bricks in there to finish it. Awesome. So, I guess this episode will fall a little bit shorter than the other episodes, but that's that was not really foreseeable when I ended the last episode. So the materials for the ziggurat have been deposited now, so we simply have to wait until it's complete now. Really like to see how those little guys are even running around on the construction site itself, passing those stairs. The most amazing thing about this game for me was to discover that this is a one-man project. This game is a one-man project. Pretty surprised about that one. So the numbers turn red whenever the consumption exceeds the production, I guess. So that would be a solution. And also, I'd really like to see, I'd really like to be able to see where the consumption happened. Like, did I pay most of it in salaries? I mean, there's a good chance that I'm paying way too many salaries here. I mean, I got 403 state workers. I think that means 400 grain per month are just salaries. Probably that's my whole problem. But until I have a better option to see where my expenses are flowing into, it's a little bit hard to read out. I mean, I'm assuming that the state workers cost that much, but also I don't have any chance of reading out how high the workload of a certain building is. So it's pretty hard to adjust your worker amount when you don't know how many workers you actually need. So yeah, a few things, but I would have been surprised if these things would already have been ruled out in version 0.11. So here, that's your basic house. That's your tier 2 house, and that's the tier 3 houses. I really hope that we're seeing more such upgrade chains and things. So yeah, the larger the house, the more or the higher the upgrade tier of the house, the higher the amount of inhabitants. I see. I'd really love to see workshops and market stalls be upgradable too. Same goes for fields. That would be really cool. These feel like very, very organic and fun additions to the gameplay if they would ever happen. So let's see. Do we receive a bump yet again? Or is the harvest being hauled in fast enough? Because ironically, most of the time I actually do produce enough food. I just don't get it hauled in quickly enough. It's a lot of the time the actual issue there. That my guys here are not able to haul in the harvest quick enough. Alright. So, do we even... Okay. So now the number turned back into black. That's good. Alright, so I can't wait for it. We're almost done. And at the same time, I'm a little bit sad that the fun has to end already. So there's one workshop I didn't find out how to do, and that's the copper workshop. The metallurgy needs copper. I have no clue where to gather copper from. As far as I've seen, this isn't even implemented in the games as of yet. I mean, I can't even buy copper here. So I think that's just something we have to wait for in the future. Ah, there we go. It's completed. Now let's have a look at this bad boy up close. I really do appreciate the inclusion of these monumental buildings already. I really hope that we're gonna see more of these. I'd like to see hanging gardens. I'd like to see state palaces. I'd like to see so many different things that would be displaying a better displaying those cultures a little bit better, because honestly the close-ups of those buildings are gorgeous, and that's gonna be my my goodbye for today's episode and my goodbye for this game until now, because well, until the next bigger patch, that is. It's been my pleasure, friends. Sorry that this episode went a little bit shorter than the last, but I really don't know what I should be doing here except for starting to micromanage the workload here, but given the tools that I have right now, I don't feel like doing that. Anyways, friends, see you next time. Leave a comment down below, leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'd be also very happy to get some feedback what we gonna do once the next big update hits town, because I plan on doing another series, of course. So see you then. Bye bye.